What's up, guys? How we doing? Welcome back. For those of you who are new here, welcome. I ask you that you smash that like button, click that subscribe button as well. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome back as well. Again, hit that like button, share this video, and let's get started. Um, Remember in high school when you had to take a test and you went to the true false section? The general rule is 99% of a statement can be true, but if 1%, even just 1% of that statement is false, then the entire statement is false. Well, that kind of leads me into what has really irked me for the last couple days now. I've been wanting to do this video, wanted to address it, try to figure out how to address it. And we're going to go with this premise, true or false statement, and what this is really trying to say. So I was watching a live stream not too long ago talking about Star Wars. I know, shocking, right? And this person and I, who was who was hosting the live stream, don't necessarily agree on the status and the direction that Star Wars and Disney as a company is going. And that's fine. You can disagree. But then they said something that anyone who holds the opinion, as I do and other people do, say Valliant, Renegade, Kamran, Pasha, and others, if anyone holds the belief that Kathleen Kennedy has been defanged and has little to no power over at Lucasfilm anymore, that we are liars and are trying to sell you something, calling us con men, charlatans, if you will. Well, that piqued my interest, and they began to talk about the structure at Lucasfilm, and that's about all I could get through. Full disclosure, I did not watch the whole 2 hours of this live stream. I could only get through the half hour they spoke on this because the panel for discussion felt more like a circle jerk, if I'm going to be completely honest. So, some statements were made, and I took some notes, like I do, that, for one, they talked about that Kathleen Kennedy's contract has an auto-renewal policy. That doesn't matter how good or bad she does, her contract renews, and that's just it. Okay, we'll come back to all of this. That the second person in line at Lucasfilm, her name is Michelle Rejwan, is going to be the hand-picked successor to Kathleen Kennedy when and if she ever decides to retire, and there's nothing Disney can do about it. That's how it's going to be. We'll come back to this. They also said that KK is never going to be fired. Well, no one I know has ever said KK is going to be fired. If by fired you mean getting frog marched out of Lucasfilm holding a box of stuff from her desk, no, I'll agree with you on that. That's never going to happen. By reason alone, her husband would never allow that. So, saying that Disney has recouped all the money from Star Wars. Has it now? Because I just saw a video from Valliant Renegade that I'm going to link down below in the description that kind of suggests that maybe that's not entirely true. That Disney Plus is now profitable. We'll discuss that in a second as well. Again, Valliant Renegade does great videos on this. I'll link that down below as well. And I'll also be linking a lot of videos that, since I mentioned Valliant and Kamran that they've done together, talking about the structure within inside Lucasfilm. And then it came down to that Kathleen Kennedy is protected because of her alliances on the board. Her allies on the board keep her protected, particularly Alan Horn and Bob Iger. Remember what I said about the true-false question? If 1% is false, the entire statement is false. We're going to start right there. If you were making these statements in 2018, 2019, you'd be correct, and I would have no argument. Here's where you got it wrong. Alan Horn is no longer there. His position is now taken by a guy named Alan Bergman. The CEO, Bob Iger, is no longer there. That position is held by Bob Chapek. The chairman of the board position, held by Bob Iger, is no longer there. That is now Susan Arnold. So, if you're making your statement, if this is your statement, and you're basing your opinion on a false statement, everything else is now put into question. So let's work our way backwards, shall we? Saying that Disney has recouped all their money from the initial investment of the $4 billion. No, they have not. And again, I'm going to link the Valliant, who talks about this a lot. He's a lot smarter on this stuff than I am, down below as well. That Disney Plus is now profitable. No, it is not. Again, this is still operating in the red, and it's projected to be in the red until the year 2024. That's always been stated. Again, Valliant Renegade speaks on this. I'll link that down below. Now, this Michelle Rejwan is going to be the new replacement for Kathleen whenever she decides to retire. Michelle Rejwan is a minion of J.J. Abrams and Bad Robot. Now, if this was under Bob Iger, I'd agree with you. But it's not 2018 anymore. There's a new sheriff and a new mayor in town. Do you really think that money people, serious money people, are going to let someone responsible for the sequel trilogy, or even associated with the person associated with the sequel trilogy, anywhere near this IP? I don't think so. And then that her contract auto renews. Well, have you seen the contract? So, I don't think you have. I haven't. No one else has. Because I'm sure there's a lot of lawyers and a lot of NDAs involved in that. Just saying. So you can't speak to any authority on this. So, does Kathleen Kennedy still have all the power? Well, I'm going to pose this question. If she truly does, why has she not greenlit a major project in almost 6 years now? Where's Rogue Squadron? Where's the Acolyte? Where's the Children of Blood and Bone? One got pulled, one's never happening, and one got sold to Paramount. These were all Kathleen Kennedy projects. As far as allies on the board, well, her allies are gone. Alan Horn's gone. Bob Iger's gone. What's your answer to that? as far as the woke politics that Disney doesn't care if content is bad, all they care about is the branding. Really? Then tell me about the Beauty and the Beast prequel that had a same-sex storyline that had been fully cast, ready to go to principal photography, and got completely scrubbed. What's your answer to that? Again, I don't know what's going on at Lucasfilm. I can only speak to what I see, what I read, what I hear, and make an educated guess. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not lying to you. But when someone goes out and makes a blatantly false statement, knowing that that statement is false, who's the one lying? Who's the one who's really trying to sell you something? And what they're trying to sell you is a nice black pill narrative, a defeatist narrative. There is no hope. Star Wars is done. It's over. It's going to be bad from here on out. Forever and ever, amen. What you loved is now done. It's not for you anymore. But then there's the white pill. Hope. And I'm going to end this little video with the taglines from the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer. Between darkness and defeat, hope survives. But hey, that's my opinion. I just wanted to get this off my chest. If you like the video, cool, smash the like button. If you agree with me, drop a comment down below. If you don't agree with me, drop a comment down below. Really don't care. I know this is going to get some discussion, and that's fine. I just owe it to you guys to let you know that when I say my opinions, I try and back it up with as much information as I can, which I will for this as well. My videos, Valliant, Kamran, to give you a bigger picture here. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. So have a great week. Always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodaloo!